Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is for the December Pinspiration Inspiration collab, and I am getting this up about a day and a half late, so I'm very sorry to Kreations by Kimber. She's the one that's hosting this. It's just like Friday I could not get the video to upload whatsoever. I was having troubles. And then yesterday I was on the road all day between working a half a day, and then having to take my daughter about an hour's drive away to a friend that she was bringing back to our house, and then back on the road to bring her back. And then I was back and forth today. And it's just, I absolutely am just now getting around to being able to do this. But I wanted to go ahead and get my video up, even if is late. I guess it's better late than never. So this is a recipe this time. I'm actually doing something that's not crafty, but this did come off of Pinterest. This is called Graham Cracker Christmas Crunch, and it's a lot like those, you may have seen the recipes for the saltine, like toffee things, where you take the saltine crackers, put them on a cookie sheet, and then you make your like homemade like a caramel, melt like a liquid caramel that you pour over top of it, and you bake it, and then you put the chocolate chips on it, and it melts, and it makes like a really yummy toffee like candy. Only this, instead of using the saltine crackers, it used graham crackers. I did not like the way this turned out looking, but it did taste delicious. But you can see the bottom there, the chocolate or the caramel stuff just ran underneath and all around the graham crackers, and it just like got all yummy on the top and bottom of it. I mean, these taste delicious, but I'm going to be putting some notes on here as to what I will change when I make it next year. I've had this actually pinned to my Christmas recipes board for about the last 3 years, but I've just never gotten around to making it because I always make so many Christmas candies every year. And so I decided I was going to make this, and I gave it out to like my neighbors and coworkers, and they all really loved it. They said it tasted really good, which I agreed. I did think it tasted good. But as you can see in the picture, which, sorry, this is not good lighting. I'm in my kitchen. It's the white. You can see how white that chocolate is on top. Because in the recipe, it says that when you pull the graham crackers with that like toffee layer, you bake that for about 9 minutes, which I'm going to do it for less the next time because it almost burnt on me. It got very, very almost overdone. So the next time I'll probably do it for 7 or 8 minutes. I need to just make sure that I watch it. I just stuck it on for the 9 minutes because that's what it said. And I should have kept an eye on it and checked it about after like 6 or 7 minutes. So next year I will cook it for less time, and then or maybe lower the temperature about 25 degrees and see if that helps. But it said once you pull it out of the oven, you sprinkle the little mini chocolate chips all over the top, and then you put it back in the oven for a couple minutes and let that soften up. And then you are to pour melted white chocolate, which it called for white candy melts. I already had a bunch of like the vanilla almond bark that you can get at either like Kroger's, Walmart, other grocery stores like that. I use that for all of my candies. So I already had some, so I just melted that. But when I poured the melted white chocolate on top of the softened chocolate chips, and I started to spread the white chocolate layer, it just blended, and it made it look almost like chocolate milk on top. You can sort of see the streaks of white chocolate if you angle it the right direction. Like there's some of the white chocolate underneath, and it just started to look like poop. I swear that's what it looked like to me. It was awful, but at least it tasted really good. And then I used some just pretty Christmas sprinkles. I thought the sprinkles made it look a little bit prettier. There you can see a little bit better, the little bit of a marbled effect there. So next year I will, when I cook it for a little bit less time in the beginning, so hopefully the caramel or the toffee liquid stuff does not start to burn. And when I melt the chocolate chips on top of the graham cracker layer, I will let that cool completely so that the chocolate chips harden. Like once you smooth out the chocolate over the top of it, go ahead and let that set up really good so that it's hard. And then I will pour the melted white chocolate so that it actually has, like the picture shows, which this is not a very good printout. The ink was starting to run out. But like I said, I've had this recipe for probably 2 or 3 years in my printout version, and longer than that on Pinterest. So it's been around for a while. So I was definitely excited and anxious to try this. But next year I have some tips now that I will do so that hopefully it turns out even better, because this is so pretty on here in the picture with the white layer over the chocolate layer over the graham crackers. And this is just what it looked like when I did it. So yes, it's not the prettiest, but everyone that I had given it to, the ones that I've talked to since then, they all said that it was really delicious. I guess that's all that matters, is that it tastes good. And the sprinkles, I guess, do help make it look a little bit better. But there is my Pinspiration project. That's what I was inspired to do finally after 4 or 5 years of having this recipe saved and printed out and everything. I finally got around to making it. So if anyone would like to try it out themselves, you could probably do the same recipe and just switch out your sprinkles for different holidays. And that would make, you know, a fun treat for, say, like Easter. You could do like little pastel sprinkles, or you can get little bunny or egg-shaped or chick-shaped little candy sprinkles. Valentine's, you could do hearts or just pink sprinkles, pink and red. That'd be cute and pretty. So I mean, you could swap it out for any holiday. Halloween would be a good one. Just do like orange and black little, what do you call those, nonpareils. Or if you had little ghost bats, pumpkins, little shapes, candy shapes, you could do that as well. So there's a lot of really other possibilities besides just Christmas. So I will put the recipe link for where I got this from. The pin link, the Pinspiration link, will be down in the description below, as well as all the other channels who are participating in this collab. And again, I would like to apologize. Whoa, my hand is shaking. Again, I would like to apologize to, okay, there we go, to Kimber, because I am so late with this. But this was just a crazy weekend. The whole month of December, I'm sure everyone's saying it too. The whole month of December was just crazy. Went by just like a blur. It seemed like in the past, it just seemed like the Christmas holiday seemed to stretch a little bit longer. And this year, it just seemed like it was here and gone in no time. I still don't even really feel like we had Christmas because it just came and went so fast. So that's why I'm kind of getting my video up late. But here it is. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and have a safe and happy New Year that's coming up. And I will talk to you all later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everyone.